With all the Modern Warfare 3 hype that we have going on right now, people are forgetting that we have one final MW2 update, and it's actually going to be the biggest update of its life cycle. This is going to be the Haunting event that's going to be taking place on October 17th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This update is going to be bringing in things like map updates to Warzone and multiplayer. It's going to be bringing in zombies, bosses, Soul Catcher event, Operation Nightmare, the brand new operator skins, and the free rewards that you're going to be able to claim throughout the entirety of this event before the launch of MW3. I'm going to section off the video into multiple different parts to cover every single aspect of this update that you need to know. If you find this video informative or helpful at any point, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you always stay up to date on the latest Call of Duty news and updates. And just a reminder, I did post a video earlier today going over the brand new surprise update we got today in MW2, all the patch notes you need to know, and the weapon balance adjustments. But anyways, let's go ahead, let's jump into it. The first thing you need to know with the Haunting event is going to be taking place on October 17th, which is the day after the MW3 beta comes to an end. This will give us back-to-back content, so right after you enjoy that beta, you're going to get to hop in and enjoy this brand new update. The Haunting event can actually be split up into multiple different segments. One of the main ones is being Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer, and then you have the Haunting Operation Nightmare event, as well as you have the Von Dead, and then you have the Soul Capture event. So there's so much going on within this huge update that we are getting. For Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer, the update isn't as big, so what we have is going to be an El Asilo brand new Haunting map, which is going to look something like this. This is the photo that they gave us. It's just going to have that Halloween decoration, the Haunting type of theme. It's going to be the same exact thing with the second map that we have, which is going to be Embassy. So we're not getting any brand new maps, just ones that are existing, just altered to fit the theme of the brand new Haunting update. I also went ahead and did the same exact thing for the game mode. So although we're not getting any brand new modes, they have adjusted kill confirmed as well as grind. And instead of dog tags, you will now collect skulls instead. And then for Haunting drop zone, they also have drop scares. So capture and hold drop zones to earn points for your team, but take care while opening any crates because who knows what might jump at you. And then there's also Haunting Infected. So zombies are going to swarm in Infected. Players who end up becoming infected will turn into a Haunting themed related zombie. And then Haunting Domination, own all the control points on the map as usual. However, in this version, expect a scarecrow to act as a marker for each flag. So that's the brand new content we're getting for the multiplayer side of things. The next thing we have is going to be the Soul Capture event. This Soul Capture event is going to be available in both Warzone as well as multiplayer. It's going to be exactly like the Trophy Hunt event that we ended up seeing in the past, where as you get eliminations, as you eliminate players and zombies alike, they will end up dropping souls. You will collect these souls and you'll get to go into the events tab, which we ended up getting an early showcase of that, and you get to cash these souls in and you'll be able to claim rewards for them. There's going to be a total of 22 different rewards as you cash them in and you get them. Every 10 rewards you get will unlock you a mastery reward, which is going to be an operator. The first one that we have is going to be this Rose operator skin. After you unlock her, there's going to be an additional 10 different rewards that you can also claim through the Soul Capture event. Once you finish those, you're going to unlock the second mastery, which is going to be claim 20 different items, and that's going to get you the Koenig operator skin. So there's going to be a total of 2 operator skins that you're going to be also able to get as a bonus. Now on top of that, there's also going to be a Soul Harvester Weapon Tracer blueprint that is going to be available during this event, but this is exclusive only to players who have pre-ordered Modern Warfare 3. This weapon also comes with a benefit, and the benefit is as you get eliminations using this Tracer blueprint, it'll drop a little bit more soul orbs than it would with any other standard weapon, giving you a little bit of a benefit during this Soul Capture event. Now, other than this event, there's actually a second one called the Operation Nightmare. This one's exclusive only to Warzone and DMZ. Before we get into that one, we need to talk about what the Warzone changes are. So first off, there's going to be a big map update for both Al Mazrah as well as Vondel. Al Mazrah is going to be called Operation Nightmare. It's not going to be a nighttime variant. There's going to be altars spread around the map. There's going to be a ghost train now available, which is actually a new boss, which I'll talk about in a second. There's also going to be other things like swamps and random things added in celebration of the Haunting event. And then there's Vondel. It's going to be called Von Dead now. First off, the water is going to be removed, so now it's going to have a more dry location type of thing. Graveyard, which is called the Graveyard of the Witch. There's also going to be altars of the Butcher, another boss coming in. There's going to be zombies spread around the map, and apparently there's going to be a big red blood moon shining. Now that we've talked about the Warzone map changes, let's talk about the actual content coming into Warzone. So Vondel is going to get a new mode called the Von Dead Lockdown, and that's going to just be Vondel Lockdown in this new map variant under this brand new setting. And then there's also going to be brand new equipments and items being added. So first off, there's something called the Haunted Box. It says that revolting zombies roaming around Al Mazrah and Vondel will drop more than just their entrails. Expect them to leave a strange looking loot box behind, which is also found through the map. worthwhile seeking out. It will spill out plates, ammunition, and equipment, acting like a mutated armor and munitions box. Then you have something called the Bloodseeker Grenade, which they said fashioned into the shape of a vampire bat by an unknown evil. This parasitic living grenade latches onto enemies and highlights them in thermal vision. This is particularly helpful or harrowing in the nighttime operations that you are undertaking. And then the last item is going to be the Trick and Treat Jump Scare. It says it takes additional fortitude to drop into Call of Duty Warzone's combat. An ever lootable container across Al Mazrah has a potential of setting off an intense and visceral jump scare. So yeah, you can have potential jump scares now available. That's all the content you need to know about Warzone. Let's talk about the Warzone event called Operation Nightmare. This is going to be a brand new event that features challenges and rewards, and this has to do with the 6 brand new bosses that we now will have. So first off, we have the Butcher, we have the Swamp Creature, the Pharaoh, UFO, Ghost Train, as well as Evil Spirits. This is another tab in the Haunting event tab in itself, so you will need to do some challenges. For example, find the Tiara to summon and defeat the Swamp Creature. That's like one of the challenges. Then there's another one where you go into the Ghost Train. They have different locations spread around the map, which they end up showcasing. If you complete 5 out of the 6 challenges in relation to these bosses, you will unlock the Bass P Weapon Blueprint, which is going to be the mastery reward. Each of these bosses that you eliminate will reward you with some sort of a calling card. The rewards are a little disappointing because as of right now, what I'm seeing is they're just all straight calling cards and no other rewards involved with that. Within Operation Nightmare, there's also going to be other creatures. So there's going to be Reapers, Specters, Ghouls, and Witches. And these are a part of the challenges as well, where all you have to do is find them and eliminate them. And then you'd be able to also get calling cards for these as well. Each of these bosses is going to have their particular location. For example, the Pharaoh is going to be in a tomb. The Ghost Train is going to be on the train tracks. The Butcher is going to be at the altars. Swamp Creature is going to be in the swamp. Apparently, these bosses are also going to be available in Vondo. I'm not sure how many of them. They've only confirmed that Butcher is going to be one of them because he has an altar there as well. And apparently, there's going to be a hidden Easter egg that you're going to be able to complete in Vondo that will get you a reward. Now, the reward we're assuming could potentially be the animated camel, also known as Ghoulie, which to this day, Call of Duty has not brought into a bundle and has not made it clear to us how you will be able to get this, but it's currently in the game as of right now. So considering this is the final update we have for MW2, this is more than likely the way that you're going to be able to unlock it by doing the secret Easter egg that we have in Vondo. Once the update for that rolls out, I definitely will make a guide on how to complete this Easter egg once we figure it out. But the next thing that we have is going to be the final DMZ update that we're going to get for Modern Warfare 2. So I've already talked about this in the last video, but DMZ is no longer going to be receiving support after the life cycle of MW2. What's going to happen is they're going to keep DMZ going, so you're going to get to go back to it anytime that you want, but there will no longer be any brand new content. So the Haunting event is the last content that we're going to be getting, and what they've mentioned in the blog post is it's basically going to be bringing in all the things that we're going to be seeing in the Operation Nightmare, the Von Dead. All that's going to be available in DMZ as well. They didn't mention if there's going to be anything exclusive to DMZ. For example, like how we had the Heated Madness, the only way that you can get that was you have to jump into DMZ in order to do it. Maybe during the Haunting event, there will be an exclusive reward like that, but don't get your hopes up because as of right now, we don't have any confirmed information. So just assume that everything from the Warzone event is going to carry on over into the DMZ side. Going on to the last section that we have, these are going to be the operators that we have and the release date. So on October 15th, we're going to be getting the operator Lilith, which is going to be a part of the Diablo crossover. On October 17th, following that, we're going to be getting Skeletor, which is going to be the day of this update and this event. And then following that, on the 19th, 2 days later, we're going to be getting the Paranormal Investigator pack, which it looks like this. And then following that, we're going to be getting Pro Pack 9, which is going to be the Pumpkin. And that's going to be available on the 20th. This is a really good bundle for you to get if you need some COD points rather than purchasing the COD points directly from the store. The next bundle that we have releasing on October 23rd is going to be the Ash Operator bundle. He's going to be available, the Ash Williams pack. And then we have the Inarius Operator pack, which is going to be the second crossover with Diablo, releasing on October 26th. And then finally, the last bundle we got is going to be on the 29th, and that is going to be the Grim Tidings Tracer pack, which also comes along with a Battle Buddy. But this is everything that you need to know in regards to the Haunting event. What are your thoughts and opinions on it? Are you excited for this event? Do you think that this is actually going to be a really good one? But that's all that I got for you guys in this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you found the video informative and helpful, consider hitting that subscribe button so you always stay up to date on the latest Call of Duty news and updates.